Last Saturday, the Canje organization of New York held an award ceremony for top NGSA pupils in the Canje area. Shanice Beckles reports.
On Saturday last, the Canje organization of New York held an award ceremony at the Gaisuka Training Center for the top 3 students from the schools within Canje. Students from schools such as Shitanka Primary School, Fort Ordonance Primary School, Cumberland Primary School, Rosal Estate Primary School, Betsy Grong Primary School, and Gangaram Primary School received monetary awards. First place received US $150, second place received US $125, and third place received US $100. To commence the program, the host, Mr. Anil Bihari, relayed a message from the Canje organization of New York.
The message. The members of the Canje organization based in New York send congratulations and best wishes to all diligent and hardworking students who have secured first, second, and third places in the recently concluded secondary school entrance examination. It is with pride and joy that we are awarding monetary prizes to each of you, so it will further motivate you to keep on going and to give of your best at all times. As I said earlier, it is the foundation of your academic career. So they encourage you to make sure that every level from here on, you try to excel and even do better than you've done now. At this time, our organization also congratulates the parents and the teachers of these secondary schools who have assisted to make these achievements a reality. Today, we are asking the teachers, parents, and everyone who are present, including our regional chairman, who's in charge of health, education, and every sector in the region, to pass on the message to the students competing in the 2017 exams that they often will still be there.
Guest speaker at the ceremony, Region 6 Regional Chairman, Mr. David Armagon, praised the organization's effort to promote education in the Canje area.
Any initiative which is geared towards helping education and any other way in which you help youth and students is a good initiative. And so I also want, on behalf of the regional administration, to thank the Canje group, or the Canje group, in the diaspora in New York, especially the chapter in New York, that is assisting very greatly, not only in education but in sports as well, because I have seen them donating sports equipment. And if you read today's newspaper, you would see an article there by Leon Susaran, who soon to be holidaying in New York. He went to the Canje Day in New York and he spoke very highly of the kind of work that they're doing to raise funds to help the people in the Canje area. In fact, according to the article, they seem to be working very closely too with a humanitarian society here in Canje to assist them with a number of money and other kinds of aid to help the poor people in the area. And so I want on behalf of all of you and your parents to say thank you for this group that resides in New York that is assisting us in Canje.
He then passed on words of encouragement to the awardees.
Education is very important, and I want to leave this message with you here today, because one of the things that we have seen in many developed countries in the world is that unless the people are educated, those countries cannot develop. And so our country that is still a poor country, although we are classified in all kinds of rankings these days, we are still considered a very poor country. And so the only way that we can come out of poverty, not only as a country, but even as an individual. Most of your parents are poor people. Most of your parents are from Michigan estates and from other areas working hard to keep you going. And so the only way that you can come out of poverty and the only way that you can make a name for yourself is through education. So I want this morning to encourage you to take your studies seriously. You've done very well so far. I want to congratulate you for that. But this is just the beginning. It is a step in the right direction, but it is just the beginning. From here, you got to go higher and higher and higher. Right? So I want to encourage you, when you go to high school now, take your studies seriously, and in the same way that you are 1 to 3 today, you'll be 1 to 3 throughout your career, and make Canje proud, and make Maurice proud.
Mr. Bihari advised persons to help in the development of their communities.
This organization helps for very, very, very hardworking people who give almost their life to it. And sometimes when you do charities, it becomes a thankless job. If you don't love it, it becomes a very thankless job. So we must be very, very grateful, and I encourage other areas, other persons in the diaspora to do the same for their communities. If every little community is developed or assisted in some way or the other, it means that we get national development, which is very important to your personal development as well.
A representative of the Region 6 Department of Education, Ms. Mary Samaru, gave brief words of encouragement.
I would like to congratulate the top 3 performers in each of the schools in the Canje area. I think Fort Gardens and Shitang included. Students, pupils, the road has just begun for you. So I'd like to encourage you to keep on studying hard and continue your hard dedication on the road to success. So on behalf of the Regional Education Officer and the staff of the Department of Education, I would like to thank the East Canje Organization of New York for their continuous initiative. I think this initiative has been a motivation to you students, because at the end of your hard work, you are looking forward for something. So Mr. Anil Bihari, I would like to thank you, and Chairman, I think you are in the room, right? For such a wonderful initiative.
The children then received their monetary rewards. Top pupil from the East Canje area, Rahim Blair of the Cumberland Primary School, gave the vote of thanks.
To the East Canje organization for this wonderful and thoughtful occasion. It is my pleasure to be a part of this joyous occasion. I can assure you this is rewarding and motivating for us young minds.
Shanice Beckles reporting for Channel 8 News.